Our top stories of the day, including one woman's bizarre trip to the DMV. She just wanted to register her new car, but she wound up surrounded by cops. 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears shows us how this driver got duped and how often this sort of thing happens.
I was in the twilight zone, and it was probably one of the worst car buying experiences that I've experienced.
Buying a used car can be a daunting experience for a variety of reasons. You're about to hear one more.
What was the sticker on the back here?
Golden Knights, Vegas Strong.
Renee and her daughter Raven wanted to buy a car so they could make some extra money.
So we could do Lyft or Uber or something. And the fact that we have a big family, so it helps.
They found this 2017 Dodge Grand Caravan at Reliable Auto Sales on Sahara and Eastern. Renee put $3,500 down, financed the rest, and started fixing it up.
I tinted the windows. I had to buy an extra fob and program it because I only got one key to it. I got car mats, dash cover. I had to get it detailed because it smelled like smoke. There was quite a bit put into it because I thought it was my car.
On August 16th, Renee came here to the West Flamingo DMV and sat down at window 36 to register her vehicle. Soon thereafter, she was surrounded by officers and learned the car that she bought was stolen. 13 Investigates has confirmed it was reported stolen more than 5 months earlier.
Nothing like this has ever happened. This is crazy to me. You go and buy a car and it's stolen. And I mean, you look like the thief or the guilty one. It's shocking.
You must have been afraid they were going to take you to jail.
Yeah, absolutely.
We get about 4 stolens a week.
DMV Compliance and Enforcement Administrator J.D. Decker says when their system flags a car as stolen,
we get notified immediately because now it's essentially a felony stop for us. We have a stolen vehicle outside, and we want to identify the person that's brought the vehicle in. They could be a suspect or they could be a victim. There's a 50-50 chance, we don't know. And we want to make sure that we capture the vehicle before the person attempts to flee and it becomes a danger to the public.
Renee says she was held at the DMV for nearly 4 hours. Outside, Raven took these pictures so her mom would know what was going on.
He had his car pulled up behind it and they were waiting for Metro.
Police seized and impounded the van and along with it, Renee and Raven's investment.
It could have been so much worse. I could have been pulled over on the street.
This DMV document shows the caravan was reported stolen to the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department on March 9th. So how could it have been sold to Renee and Raven at a Las Vegas car dealership in July? Renee thought she did everything right.
When I first went into the dealership, I immediately asked for a Carfax.
This is what Reliable Auto gave her, and it came up clean.
It looks like in this case that the dealer purchased the vehicle on the street through Craigslist or however they acquired the vehicle at a discounted price.
Decker says dealerships usually buy cars at auction where the title has been verified. Metro says in this case, Reliable Auto did not validate the VIN number. DMV currently has an active investigation into how the dealer got the car and
did they make any mistakes that then translated into the consumer being harmed.
If they find negligence, they can take disciplinary action against the dealer
for not doing what they should have done.
Stolen car scams have taken a new twist lately, which Decker says could explain why they've seen a spike in cases.
One that we're seeing is people taking advantage of a rental car loophole in that the rental car companies won't report a vehicle stolen until 30 days after the date that the contract expires, at the date at which it was supposed to be returned. So they'll rent a car in LA, drive it out here, fake the paperwork, sell it off of Craigslist, and if you run a VIN check, it will not have been showed up as stolen.
We tried to get Reliable Auto on camera to explain what kind of check they did run before selling Renee a stolen car. The general manager declined comment due to a pending lawsuit against the person who sold them the car. But after our phone call, Reliable did refund Renee and Raven's down payment, plus this $1,500 check to pay back expenses they'd put into the van. As for her credit being affected,
they have to make it appear as though you never bought the car?
Yes, they have to rewind the deal.
Putting them back at square one and having to start that car buying process all over again. The DMV recommends that before you buy a car, especially from a private party, you can go to nicb.org to do a VIN check. Better yet, take it to a DMV VIN inspection station so their officers can check it before you hand over any money to the seller. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.